What's going on out there, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Caveman Mods. Today got something a little special for you. You guys can see right here in the background, you know, we got some conduit on reels. A little bit of a pain in the butt to strap down, get chained up and whatnot. So give you guys a little bit of an insight on what I do normally on a daily basis. I'm gonna try to make this a short video, but there's gonna be a treat at the end of this video because I don't haul stuff like this, particularly because I don't like it. Mainly the only way you're really supposed to do this, and I'll get back to my point with why I'm really making this video, but like I said, in the midst of this I'm going to give you some insight on what I do. So of course, on these loads right here need to be chained. These right here, I don't mind these ones in the front because, well, you got the chain pulling in the front and the back, so this isn't going anywhere. But the rest of this, you're not supposed to put straps on this. You're supposed to just put chains, 8 chains. I got 12 of these coils, or 12 rolls, whatever you want to call them. 1 chain in the center, on the 4 in the center, and then 2 on the front and back. Now, that being said, you hit the brakes or go to take off, whatever. The ones here in the center, well, they just want to move backwards and forwards simply because a little bit of gap in here. And the way these guys load this, as quick as they do, they put a piece of wood in the center of all this, and yeah, you're supposed to have a 2x4, and actually you're supposed to nail it to that wood right there. Don't know how good you can see that wood, but yeah, don't worry about my trailer. It's a bit of a mess, but you're supposed to nail it to that wood. And the way they were doing it here, the guy set them on, and then here, I'll show you up in the front, just put a little slim piece of pallet wood up there, which not the best. And before I could even get all my chains and everything out, he was already putting stuff on. So what I've done, I've actually took the wood off, because once you get to where these are moving back and forth, the wood just ends up loose on the trailer. The slide off, DOT will get you for unsecured load if they're not nailed down. Just a tip for you guys. So what I do with these when I haul something like this, which like I said, I don't like to, you're not supposed to put any kind of tension on these because they're not really that fixed well. Granted, I got all the weight pulled down, so I mean, it's not going anywhere side to side, but the gap right here between, you know, this coil still wants to roll forward and backward when I take off, forward when I slow down. So to counteract that, put 2 straps, one on the front, one on the back. That pulls tension in both directions. This is what's actually holding it here. These are just stopping the forward backward movement. That's it. So I'm doing this one. See it? I mean, it ain't even pretty, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Like I said, they're not here for load securement. It's simply just to stop the forward and backward movement. So I'm gonna get the rest of these done. I got 4 more to do. 2 on this one, these 2 on this one, and 1 on the back of this one right here. So crap, I'm gonna have to hop up in there and get that one pulled through. But so yeah, the back one, actually the way this was sitting, you see this is sitting on the trailer here, they had this sitting all the way back here. And what I did was just hook this chain on and ratchet it that way as far as I could. Tuck the wood up there further. The wood was sitting back here on this. Tuck the wood up in there as far as I could get it, loosen it up, and do it again. I did it about 6 times just to get it moved up to where the center was about right here. So got that all straightened out. That's good. It's secure now. It ain't going nowhere. In case you guys wondering, I'm up here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Like I said, I don't haul these. The only reason I even come here to Erie, Pennsylvania to haul these is because I don't really watch much TV. And I know that has not a lot to do with this load on my trailer, but when I do watch TV, I watch something that's educational. You know, I'm out here trying to work, trying to make a living, and on top of that, I'm trying to build a company. And in the midst of me trying to build a company, you know, I try to look for insight and inspiration in any which way I can. So that being said, when I do watch television, I try to watch something that's going to be educational and beneficial to where I'm trying to go with my future and the future of my family. So, which leads me to why I came to Erie, Pennsylvania. There was a show on the Discovery Channel called Billionaire. Don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but if you have, That's great. They have a new season out, and I don't know if you guys know who Grant Cardone is, and then there's a couple other people on there, but it's a great show. You guys ought to go check it out. So anyways, came here to pick this load up because the very first season of Undercover Billionaire was shot here in Erie, Pennsylvania. And what they do is they'll take a guy or a girl, female, well, these days, you know, a guy and girl person, I don't know, you know, you can turn around and call them whatever you want nowadays, because tomorrow there'll be a tree, you know. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to go down that road. So lost my train of thought. So back to why I'm in Erie, Pennsylvania. First episode was shot here, or the first season was shot here. They took a guy from, I believe his residence is in Florida. His name is Glenn Stern, and what he did and what the show does is they'll take a random person that's already a billionaire, they'll put him in a town like Erie, Pennsylvania. I think another one was somewhere in Arizona, or it's like Scottsdale, Arizona, or something. Anyways, so they'll drop you in a random town that you've never been to, I think a major sort of city, with $100, a pickup truck, and a cell phone. That's all you have. You have no contacts, and you can't use your name. The objective of this movie, or this show, is to you take that $100, your phone, and your pickup truck, and within 90 days you have to turn what you have into $1 million, or into a business equivalently worth $1 million. So they have people come in and evaluate as you're going or whatnot, you know, especially at the end, you know. Sorry about my hand in front of the camera, hands are dirty. So anyways, the objective is to make $1 million business within 90 days, and if you don't meet your $1 million business within 90 days, then that person has to put in $1 million of their own into that particular business. So that being said, like I said, the first season was shot here in Erie, Pennsylvania, and the guy Glenn Stern, he actually started a barbecue company called Underdog BBQ, and I've been trying to get there for the last 2 years now. I haven't been lucky enough to find a load coming up here, and just so happened I got a load that I dropped off this morning about an hour from here, and this load popped up going back in the direction to take me home, because this weekend we're going to Holly LS Fest, so you guys might want to stick around for that. I'm going to try to get back to making regular YouTube videos for you guys, and I've actually been putting up a bunch of content and saving it up. Last weekend we actually went to a little drift competition and an autocross competition there in Clarksville, Tennessee, where I live. But it's going to be something that's slowly coming along. I'm going to get into what I love to do, which, you know, I love cars, I love racing, I love things of that sort, and I also love trucking. It's my passion, and this whole thing with eBay is going to be going in line with what I'm trying to do with my life. So I'm going to try to utilize this to make money as well. That's the whole objective behind this. You know, I don't want to do this for free, because there's nothing that I could put on here that you can't go on here and see already. How to do load securement, or how to drive a truck, how to back up a truck. People are doing that, man. I want to be on here just to show people what I'm doing, and actually that you can grow yourself into $1 million enterprise. So one of these days I'll be there. It may not be 90 days from today, but I'm going to be there, and I use this show to inspire me, and I'm going to support these folks because they're living the dream. They're doing what it takes to be an American. They're doing what it takes to live the dream, get what they want, how they want it, when they want it, on their terms, and they're not taking any other excuse, or they're not taking anything for an answer, or, you know, any other answer other than what they want. They make the world that they want to be in. That's what I'm going after. I don't care about all this political bull crap, although I find a lot of it kind of humorous, especially with all these people that, you know, I'm not even going to get into it, guys. So yeah, this whole channel, yes, it's going to be dedicated to trucks. It's going to be dedicated to fixing trucks. It's going to be dedicated to me growing my business, building a business from the ground up, because this is not the first truck. Of course, you guys know my white truck is my first truck. This is my second truck, first trailer. but this is the one I'm working right now. I will get back to the white truck. Yes, I have content on it. Yes, we're putting the injectors in. I'm almost finished. I'm doing it myself now. We'll get back to that in a later video. That's been a work in progress, and it's been hell since my dad's passed, so I'm trying to get to it, guys. Please bear with me, and thank you for sticking around. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm gonna get back to securing the rest of this load so I can get on down the road and get me some of this wonderful barbecue, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. So we're gonna see what it takes, or what it tastes like. I'll film the place or whatnot, you know, we'll just get to it. So let me get this done and I'll get back with you guys momentarily. All right, I know we said that I'll get back with you whenever I get ready to go to Underdog BBQ, but I got a little tip for you guys. In case you guys are flatbedding out here, you're new to flatbedding, you guys need to be aware that, and I've ran across this, which is why I'm bringing it up, but you don't want to put this up here. This is not the strongest weld. This is not the strongest metal. Put this up here, you go cranking on it, you're liable to break this, which is why they don't want you to strap this. Which is why I'm not actually at the facility where I picked these up. Well, I am, but I'm around the corner. That's where I picked them up. Actually, I picked them up down that way. The building's kind of back there behind this one, but sorry about the camera moving. Still trying to get this whole camera thing down, by the way. So yeah, you guys, whenever you're getting ready to strap and all that good stuff, you know, I see people putting their strap through and they run it through and then they coil their strap up on this here. Dude, that's a pain in the butt. You'll never get your straps as tight as they need to be. Bring your strap all the way through, find you a nice little spot, fold it the way I'm folding it here. Keep on folding, keep on folding. Yeah, it's tedious, pain in the butt. You want to measure, this is going right here, so as long as the strap go like that, back behind it, it's plenty good enough. After you folded it, flip it, just like so. It was on this side. On this side, just like that, you know, we were folding it this way. Flip it under, bring it down like that, up and through, boom, just like that. Do that, pull that sucker tight. It's gonna ride that way. That wasn't supposed to happen. A little flimsy Walmart. Actually, it ain't Walmart, but this is an eBay special pedestal camera, tripod, doohickey. Not a camera guy. Y'all know I'm a truck driver, man. Anyways, so when you pull that through, like I said, I got a little bit of up and over right there just because it helps pull it down a little bit, but I'm not going to put a lot of tension on this. So pull it through, and when you're going to have this at an angle like this, you want to try to put it right here around this side, because as it pulls through, it's going to bunch this up right here and keep this from riding on this. Not so much of a big deal when it's on one of these square pieces here or a round one, but when you're riding up against one of these, it'll cut your strap, guys. So keep that in mind. That's the only tip I really got for you guys when it's coming to this right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this done, and we'll get back to you when I get to Underdog BBQ. All right, guys, so there you have it. Got everything all strapped down. We're good to go. Got my landing gear down here, everything disconnected. What we're actually going to do is drop the trailer here. I spoke with these folks here. They said I'm good enough to drop my trailer here, so I shouldn't be gone no more than about an hour, hour and a half tops. But yeah, drop trailer, and we're going to go get something to eat over here at Underdog BBQ. And while I'm here, I'm kind of curious as to what in the heck that is. That looks like some good tarp material. Yeah, heck of a smoke tarp, but whatever. Don't need it. It ain't mine. So yeah, everything's good on this side. Just giving a quick walk around to double check everything. I do have a chain hanging off right here on the side. Not the best, but whatever. DOT ain't gonna mess with me because of that. Just hanging there. Same with that one. Don't really care. It ain't going nowhere. Everything's strapped down. Yeah, we're good to go, guys. So get this trailer dropped, and we're heading on to Underdog BBQ. Get back with you when we get there. All right, guys. So here we are, Underdog BBQ, right here behind me. This is the place where it all was kind of inspiring for me. You know, this guy, like I said, Glenn Stern, he built this company from the ground up with $100. And a matter of fact, his pickup truck and his smoker is around the corner up here. I'm gonna go show it to you guys. What ended up happening in the end of season 2, and I'm gonna ruin it for you guys if you haven't seen it, but this fine lady right here, her name is Ashley. She actually is one of the people who got interviewed to come get hired on here, and she didn't get the job starting out. Well, she is the sister of one of the other people who helped Glenn get this all started, and he turned around and actually ended up having her come out and help them out to get it up and going. So they're trying to build this up even further. They're trying to franchise and go out to other states, counties, countries, everything like that. And actually what they're doing here is they're getting ready for Rib Fest. I got lucky enough to actually step out of my truck right here, drop my trailer, and Ashley was sitting right here. So I already spoke with her, and she's willing to do a little bit of an interview for me here and kind of get you guys some insight on how things have been going for her, and I guess how this all has changed her life. So without further ado, I'll flip her around and let you talk to her.
How's it going, guys? My name's Ashley. I'm here at Underdog BBQ.
So I mean, how did it feel, you know, when Glenn just kind of, at first he didn't want you really
I don't blame him. I bombed my first interview. I was really anxious. I didn't really know what to expect.
Right.
I just kind of like did a lot of word vomit, but
I got you.
it kind of worked out when RJ needed help at Ribfest and gave me a call, and I wanted to be there for my brother. Didn't really anticipate on getting a job, but you know, Glenn offered us a position here, me, Jen, and Julie. We took it, you know. I mean, at that point, we actually owned our own business, and we rented out a local private club, their kitchen, and we were there for 2 years, and so we actually owned our own restaurant, or you know, business, like a restaurant business sort of thing, for 2 years prior to this, and we've been working in the industry for a while. But
Gotcha.
I just turned 29. I've been in this industry since I was like 14, 15.
Awesome.
So I mean, this was just like another opportunity, and I think that sometimes like the universe tries to give you an opportunity, and you got to take it. So
absolutely, even when it's scary.
Yeah, we decided to put that on the back burner, and you know, started our new jobs here, and it's kind of turned into a whole thing now, right?
So what inspired me a lot more about like what Glenn was doing is, no matter what he was going for, every day it would change. There's something different, and you got to be willing to take that chance and just pivot. Every chance when something gets put in your way, you got to figure out a way to get around it.
Exactly.
And if it's something that's not going to work out in a way that you'd like for it to, you take another turn.
That's kind
of. It's still going to lead you to the end goal at the end of the day.
That's kind of what Glenn has taught me over the past 2 years, is that if you know, are confronted by a challenge, don't look at it like it's really a problem. Look at it like it's an opportunity to grow.
Absolutely.
You know, and just pivot is what we've done for the past 2 years with COVID and everything.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
It's been wild. So.
And it's the same thing, like I said, with this truck. You know, I'm trying to build this company, but I mean, it's like I brought up to you about the whole thing, the idea with the barbecue, and you know, my wife and I, we do this keto diet. We've been doing it for 2 years. I was at 300 pounds driving.
Crap. Yeah.
And within 6 to 8 months, I just dropped all that weight, and I really got to thinking about it. You know, and like I said, seeing this show, it was inspiring me. Like, how can I do the barbecue thing and incorporate it with the truck and all that? And then I love barbecuing, but I do it in my spare time. And actually, what I'll do is, like, my wife meal preps all my food. So what we'll end up doing is I'll go out and barbecue like a ton of food. I got a massive smoker at my house, and that'll be pretty much what I eat on for a couple of months. You know, we got food in my freezer that I've cooked and freeze dried like a year ago. But I mean, we just stockpile all this stuff. I got like 3 freezers at my house.
Holy crap!
Yeah, because I mean, we try to meal prep, and she'll spend all kinds of time, you know, meal prepping all day long, and it's tedious for her, but it gives her a break throughout the week. So I mean, her weekends are packed full of cooking, but
because you got to set yourself up for success.
Yeah. So
invest a little bit of time so you got a little extra time later down the road. I love it.
And you know, like I said, I would love to try to incorporate the whole barbecue theme.
I think that your idea is brilliant, because that's what that's another thing, is you have to think outside the box,
right,
and always push yourself to be different than your competitors.
Than everybody else.
You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? That's exactly it.
You gotta have that.
I've never heard of that. You have food trucks,
yep.
but you don't just like have a mobile smoker going around slinging out
yes.
barbecue sandwiches and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
It's
that
awesome, and you can have multiple trucks, you know, and and there's so many. Okay, the trucking industry itself is a $60 billion a year industry. These guys need to eat. You got to think of how many truck drivers are on the road. There's millions of trucks on the road at any given time, throughout the day, throughout the night. Of course, you're not going to be slinging barbecue in the middle of the night because it's not going to be profitable. But yeah, throughout the day, man, it's just.
And kind of like you said, what kind of really good comfort food can you find off like the exit of a highway?
None.
Like not a lot.
None at all.
None.
You get McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Subway. Most of the time, it's all Subway.
Yeah.
And it's just crap, you know. And so, my thing was I wanted to try to incorporate keto and barbecue because it's, of course, barbecue is loaded with sugar. Which today I don't care. I'm gonna eat the hell out of it.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's just. There's got to be a way to try to figure out how to incorporate good quality food with good hearty food, or good, I guess good healthy food with good quality food. You
and convenience.
I mean? And yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
So like what I do, like I'll make bacon. I got a farmer that I get my pigs from, and I've figured out a way to turn around and cure my own bacon, and it's all keto. Everything that I put in it, I cure it with. I use what's it called? It's monk fruit sweetener.
Yep.
I use that. They got like a brown sugar monk fruit sweetener. I use that, and then a bunch of salt, of course. Then I haven't really been able to get the saltiness out of it just yet. I'm working on that, but you know, it's kind of one of those things. It's just a little bit at a time.
Exactly.
You know, you got to work on perfection. It takes time. It's not just something that's going to happen overnight. And that's the problem with most people. They just they try something, and
they're impatient.
It's, you know, you got your whole life ahead of you.
Your goal should be seen as a marathon and not a sprint, because you're gonna give up a lot easier or a lot faster.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, we opened this place up in like a week. I mean, I don't know how long Don had for like renovating it, honestly, but we had a very small amount of time from like when I walked in here for the first time to like our soft opening.
Right. Like
I had to do the order and prep the food, and like it was just a couple days. And from then to now, we've gone through so many like drastic and minimal changes that make a difference. And that's exactly it, is that in the beginning, if we just stuck to what we did in the beginning, I don't think we'd still be here. It's all about adapting and kind of pushing for that perfection, you know. It's don't be afraid of change, because there's I actually was just talking to somebody about this. Just because you've always done something doesn't mean that it's the right thing, and just because you've never done it doesn't mean that it's not the right thing. You know what I mean? So you always have to be open to trying out
different things.
Exactly.
No matter how scary it is, honestly, some of the scariest things are going to be the most beneficial in your life.
Exactly.
You know, people get complacent and they just want to do the same thing day in, day out.
Yep.
They're in the same situation.
That's the hamster wheel, man. That's the hamster wheel. Nobody, and you either get it or you don't. You either are just so accustomed to it that you don't even realize it,
right? Or
you just get tired of it and you change it. And that's where.
You know, honestly, I never wanted to drive a truck a day in my life. My wife, her dad was a truck driver. My dad was a truck driver. And I kind of resented my father for that because I never got to see him. But as a kid coming up, you don't really understand the sacrifices that your parents go through in order to give you your life.
Sake, yeah.
And you know, as I got older, I realized it. And I ended up falling into this, actually. And my wife even paid for me to get my CDL. And then I was just like, I had a remodeling company and a car audio business at the same time. I'm from Nashville. And it really, I was just struggling day in, day out doing the same thing. And there's 20 different people doing the same damn thing I'm doing. I wasn't really doing anything better than all of them.
Yeah.
Wasn't making the kind of money that they were because I didn't have the reputation in the businesses that I was doing that they did. And it just wasn't panning out for me.
Right.
So I jumped into driving a truck. I've been doing this for 9 years and I don't see myself doing anything any different.
There you
honestly.
go.
There
you go.
I mean, I don't want to drive a truck for the rest of my life, granted, but I mean, everything I do is going to be centered around this industry because there's so many different facets in this industry that you could become a millionaire off of. And it's just, you could have a mechanic shop, you can have your own trucks, you can rent trucks, lease trucks, buy trucks, sell trucks. I mean, drive them,
Sell barbecue off of one.
Sell barbecue off of one. You know, book loads, dispatch. There's so many different things, and it's just, you can get into it. Just find your way into it in one aspect. Get in, and then branch out from there.
Precisely it.
And that's what I want to do. So,
that was so nice meeting you. Good luck on your endeavors. I'm excited to maybe come back and say hi and give us a little bit of an update, man.
Honestly, I've been trying to get up here for 2 years. Since you guys first put that show up, I've been trying to get up here to see this, man, because
I'm glad you made it.
I don't even come this way. Like I tell my dispatcher all the time, like, I'm not going past Pittsburgh. Unless you get me a load going straight to Erie, Pennsylvania, I'm not going anywhere past Pittsburgh. It's just like, I got one going to Erie. All right, I'll take it.
Perfect.
I'll take it. So yeah, I took his load strictly to come here to you guys. So
thank you, man.
Yes, man.
I
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
All right. Well, guys, we're gonna get back to you. I'm gonna go in here, let you guys see some of this food, and I'll give you a taste test. Well, I'll taste it, but I'll let you know how it is. So I'll get back with you guys here later on. All right, guys. So here we are inside Underdog BBQ. I don't think the bartender knows I'm filming, but just kind of give you guys a little walk around of what this place looks like, what they've done with it. They've got their own beer. They were able to get up with a local brewer and actually make, I believe it was Underdog. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, so they got their own beer here. How you like working here, man?
It's nice.
It's nice?
Oh, yeah.
It looks delicious. All right, guys, well, that's the food they got here. Sorry, I'm filming. That's the food. We're going to get back to tasting that here in just a moment. But that guy likes working here. This is the bar area. These are all the alcohols they have here. That's cool. That's Dawn. That's the lady who decorated the whole place. Trying to get pictures of some of y'all's decor here. Oh, that's the whole crew that started everything. Oh, there's Glenn. Heck yeah.
Those pictures are all actually all the way around.
Nice. There's Glenn. There's Ashley there. There's Glenn. I don't know everybody there. That was them at their first Rib Fest. Apparently they canceled last year's Rib Fest. I don't know what that is. There you go. There's the original crew. That's everybody that helped start this all up. So they're using this guy's recipes. This guy's the one who did all the fabrication for the grill and stuff outside. Or no, I'm sorry. This guy's the one who did all the fabrication. There's RJ, that's Ashley's brother. And there's a couple other people in there, I don't know. Yeah, there's the original truck, and I think it's maybe the smoker, I don't know. RJ over there, Glenn there. So when they first got it all open and going. How you folks doing? How's it tasting, guys?
Beautiful.
It's good?
Very good.
Shooting a video. I don't know if y'all mind being on camera or not.
You
Okay.
local?
No, I'm actually from Nashville, Tennessee. I got a YouTube channel. I drive a semi truck, and my channel is kind of about how you can build a trucking company from scratch.
We're from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I watched their show whenever it first come out, and
So do we.
nice.
I got her a picture of Ashley too, and that was awesome.
Okay, that is awesome. I actually had her. She did an interview with me.
Cool.
But yeah, so my channel is about trying to grow a trucking company from scratch, and
Yeah.
Flatbed.
yes, sir.
I load trucks.
Oh, okay.
I actually work on the Ohio River. We unload barges.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm around trucks all the time.
I probably loaded over there because I'm in Cincinnati all the time. I load right there
probably
in the
did.
port down there in Cincinnati. I load all over the place. Actually, I'm up here a lot too.
You probably load over the port in Cincinnati underneath the railroad bridges.
Yes, sir.
When you turn left, and that little Carson runs that place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is another company that they bring. They're like a little taxi. They bring us barges.
Okay, nice.
So Carlisle Bray.
I got you. Yeah, I haul a lot of steel. That's predominantly what we do. So the guy I run under his authority, he makes all the rollers for people who make pipe, angle iron, stuff like that. So all the major steel companies, we were able to get in with them, and keeps us pretty busy. So I have no
You heard of
complaints.
Senko?
What's that?
Senko?
No, sir.
They make nail guns,
Okay.
and we just did like 5-6 barges for them, and wire goes over there and they'll make staples and nails.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah. Heck yeah,
And
man.
then iron ore.
Right.
Right before you get to the port of Cincinnati, there's a coal company, and they haul pig iron right across the street to iron ore.
Gotcha.
And we ship that up to Delta, Ohio, up at Toledo.
Okay.
So we handle that also.
Okay, nice. Yeah, see, I run from roundabout Arkansas area up here to Pittsburgh all the time, but I don't ever come over to Erie. I'm like, I'm not going that way unless you get me in Erie. I'm not going that way. So, and this was the whole reason I come over, just so I can come up here and get some of their barbecue.
Yeah, me, us too.
No regrets because it's great.
Awesome,
Really
awesome.
good.
All right, guys. Well, I'll leave you guys to it, man. It's
Okay,
good
thank
speaking
you.
with you folks.
Thank
Y'all have a
you.
good one. All right, guys. Well, just trying to get around, walk around, shot of some of the decor in here, but now my food's nice and cold, so I'm gonna get to eating it, and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. Well, here, I'll get you set up here. So what we got was some ribs, brisket, and pulled pork, coleslaw, and green beans. And yeah, the way you're gonna tell if somebody's barbecue is good is between the ribs and the brisket. Pulled pork is the easiest thing to do. So I'm not gonna sit here and film myself eating, guys, but I'll get back with you here and let you know how it all tasted when it's all said and done. All right, guys, back again, and I'm gonna tell you, man, that was some of the. Well, my battery died, but luckily I had a spare. Got a few of them actually. So, like I was telling you, that was some of the finest barbecue I have ever had, and I don't know what your guys' take is on barbecue, but I love the smoke flavor to an extent. I don't love the flavor of it being overpowering, and I love the actual flavor of the meat in it of itself. No homo, but yeah, I'm not one of the guys that just likes to really douse everything in barbecue sauce, although I do love some good quality barbecue sauce, but I try to stick to keto as much as I possibly can. And granted, I did get a couple things of barbecue sauce there, and you could find this online, but if you guys are ever in Erie, Pennsylvania, you need to look up Underdog BBQ. Pride of Erie, Pennsylvania. Guys, it was phenomenal. But before we go that route, you know, this is their their old smoker. This is the original smoker that they had made whenever they started the show, or whenever they started this place. And what they did was, like I said, the guy started out in this pickup truck right here, and all he had was this truck, $100 and a cell phone. And from there, he ended up getting up with some people, finding all the right people to get this thing here made. Got the smoker made. They ended up going to a barbecue competition here in Erie, and they took home first place in whatever it was that but it was a couple different categories. But hey, look, ironically, they have a stack from a semi truck on there. Look at that. But yeah, I like the way they got this thing made, man. I'd love to have a smoker like this. This thing's awesome. They may get mad about me being up here toying around with their smoker, but sorry, guys. I'm just intrigued by it, but yeah, this thing's awesome. So what they did is, looks like an old coal burning stove or wood burning stove here, the door off of one. And yeah, it's just an awesome smoker right here. The doors are heavy as crap. So yeah, made nice little fake wrenches, and there, this thing is sweet. This is a smoker. That's what a smoker should be. But yeah, so guy started with this pickup truck at $100 and made $1 million business damn near out of it. I guess that's the guy's name, Glenn Stern. I don't know. But this was his truck. This is the truck that I guess the Discovery Channel gave him. That looks like somebody ran into something already. But yeah, there's his name right there in the back. Glenn Stern's Undercover Billionaire. He was the guy who came up with the idea for the show, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so now they have a second season, and one of the other guys that I follow pretty religiously, his name's Grant Cardone. He did it on the second season, and man, he killed it. So if you guys don't watch the show, you ought to. And if you guys are in Erie, you ought to come by and get some of this barbecue. So guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for this video here. I will say that any chance that I get to come to Erie, Pennsylvania, I'll be back. Yeah, it was wonderful. There's the old ugly duckling sitting here, and we're gonna hop in here and get on down the road. I gotta go pick my trailer back up, and from there we're heading to Indianapolis, Indiana. Drop this load off in the morning, and once I get it off, I'm not 100% sure yet. I left my phone in the truck, so I don't know who all's called me or what, but maybe picking up a load, delivering in Lebanon, Tennessee, Monday. I'm not 100% sure, but this weekend, you guys remember, we're going to Holly LS Fest, so stay tuned, and I'll get that video up for you guys as soon as possible. I'll get this one out as soon as possible as well, and it was lovely to have you guys here. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and leave a big thumbs up. Ring that notification bell so you guys know next time I go live. Well, I never go live, but next time that I put out another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless you.